Grady, did you have a question?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for calling out to me, Tanya. I have been doing real estate, residential mostly, but have been doing some commercial. So I'm reaching out and trying to get trained on commercial. But I'm running across lots of business opportunities for business sales. I have a couple of friends who do credit card services, and so they're transacting with a lot of restaurants and so forth, and see lots of opportunities to sell those businesses and so forth. I don't know that I want to get into the whole, getting certified as a business broker or whatever, but I do want to, as you say, partner up with somebody. So I'd like to know. I live in Granbury, Texas. I'd like to know some people here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, San Antonio, et cetera, to be able to partner up with those. Do you have a list of those people that I could reach out to and partner?
I don't have a list per se. I mean, I have mentees all over the country, and I do have I know that I've got an agent in Texas, Dan Janjigian. I don't know what area he's in. But I can tell you that in terms of business sales, oftentimes you don't need to be boots on the ground. I mean, there are many businesses that I've sold that I've never stepped foot in them, never met the buyer and seller in person. Everything is handled via, email, Zoom meetings, and all of that. I mean, one of the benefits of COVID, right? And
Yeah.
so if you have an agent what you need though is basically an agent in Texas, and I can certainly send you Dan's information. I've got another agent in Oklahoma as well. And these are EXP. They're not my agents. They're EXP commercial agents, but they're in my mentee group. And
Okay.
so I know what they're doing and I oversee what they're doing. Right. So yeah, I'd be happy to connect you with them. Now, the other thing to understand is that especially when it comes to small businesses and what I refer to as micro businesses or these Main Street businesses, probably 9 out of 10 of them are not saleable or not ready to be sold.
These are large businesses. I mean, these are multi-million-dollar restaurants.
Awesome.
Yeah, these are very large businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go to lunch with my business partner. He's that just sold, and I missed out on the opportunity. So
yeah,
going to go introduce me to the new owner, and so I'm going to chat to. But I want to know, what questions to ask. How can I get him engaged? How do I interface with the business broker? What questions to ask to get them engaged, et cetera. So I've got somebody on call actually who is reaching out to me or telling me to call them. So
okay.
that's going to work as well. So
yeah, I mean, the other thing too is Texas is a non-licensed state. So business brokers so there are 17 states that require a license to sell a business, and the others don't. Now, Texas happens to be a non-licensed state. So any business broker that you're comfortable with can sell a business in Texas. What they cannot do is be involved in transferring a lease or anything involving the real estate. Right. Unless they have a Texas real estate license, which, like I said, Dan's in Texas. So if there's any lease assignments or anything that needs to be done, Dan can do those. I'm working on a couple business transactions right now, some things that are in Virginia, which Virginia is also a non-licensed state. So you just have to be careful when you're working cross-border, across state borders, that you understand what the rules are. Because I'm in California. So here in California, if I'm working for a seller and I've got an interested buyer, I can actually prepare a purchase agreement for the buyer and send it to them for their review and have them sign it and all that, and then go, present it to the seller. But in Virginia, because it's a non-licensed state, you can't prepare purchase agreements as a broker. That has to be done by attorney. Otherwise, you're practicing law without a license. So we can prepare an LOI because it's non-binding, but not a purchase agreement. So, there are little things you have to know if you're going to work across state lines like that are, just to make sure you stay out of trouble. But in general, it's wide open. So yeah, sounds good, Grady. Definitely connect us up. I'll connect you to Dan. We'll see
Okay.
what we can do there. Okay.
Yeah.